Hey, Shalom Israel. I'm Priest and Officer of 1,000, Sharat Halak. With me, I got Priest and Officer of 1,000, Thamayam. We back at you again. Isupk Florida History and News, man. Listen, 11-year-old black child in Michigan. This sister right here that you see on the screen, another story. We could do a story like this every week. We could do about 10, 20 stories like this every week. This child, man, in Michigan lost her life. You know, she lost her life by the hands of an oppressor. All right. This child is adopted. She was adopted by an oppressor, a devil, and the devil sat on her, man. Sat on this little child, this 11-year-old child, until she suffocated and died. And this is what we're going to bring out today, man. This is why the Most High wants us to separate from these people. This is, like children are a blessing from the Lord, and the Lord commands us to protect our children, man. And we done fail, we don't fail, and now our children are in the hands of our oppressors because we don't listen to the Most High, because we stopped keeping His law, statutes, and commandments. Now we gotta read about stories like this. Meanwhile, we the ones that's supposed to be protecting our children. You know what I'm saying? Our kids, like black kids, are supposed to be in black families. You're supposed to keep it within the family. But now, because we don't do what the Most High says, now our children are in the hands of these oppressors. We got to read about stories like this. This is sad, man. My condolences goes out to this 11-year-old, her family. And, it's just sad, man. I mean, Thamayam, man, you got anything on it, man?
Most definitely, man. Most High in Christ, man. What you were bringing out is super heavy, man. I'd rather for the story to explain everything that's going on. What we bringing out with the article you're about to read, Baba Gashaw, which means please in the Hebrew. But like, my bad. I know I just went out.
Nah, you good. I can see you.
Okay. But look at this young, black, innocent, black girl, man. Look at her face, man. So full of joy and laughter and innocence. But this damn fat pig, like this damn fat white pig, sat down on the sister, man, until she suffocated, till she died. And this wasn't the first time she did it. This happened on the regular. She's sitting down on this young black girl, and you would think that white society has a solution and an answer for adopting black children that's coming out of the black home from incidents like drug abuse or physical abuse or whatever happened in the black community. White society think that they could be the solution for us and be the answer for us and solve our problems with their guidance. But the answer to their guidance, the answer to our problems, the answer to our problems is for them to sit down on a black child until she suffocates.
Right.
First of all, our parents, yeah, they used to whip us with belts. They probably still do. But one thing I know my mother would never do was sit on my head to the point I can't breathe. Don't that sound familiar? Don't that sound familiar, Shabbat? That sounds real familiar.
Mm-hmm.
This black woman sat down on this black child, this black girl, to the point where she can't breathe. This damn devil did the George Floyd to this black little girl, man.
Right.
But she did it in a worse way. This is way worse than George Floyd. And these devils trying to cover it up. You better cover it up, because this is worse than George Floyd. He had his knee on the back of George Floyd. This woman had her two white cheeks on this little girl head, the back of her head, until she suffocated.
Sad, man.
Yeah, man, let me tell you something. Our oppressors should be banned from adopting black children, from having any access to black children. Our oppressors should be banned because of the history, the evidence of all the things they've done in the past to black children, to the black woman, and to the black man. They should be banned. They should be banned from having any
Right.
access to black children, to our future. Black children are the future of us. That's our future, man. But guess what? That's what white society wants. White society knows that black children are the future of black people. So that's why they put the rainbow community in the cartoons. They put the rainbow community in the black churches. They put the rainbow community in the school systems, man. They know exactly what they're doing. And more, the most important thing, Shabbat, they put abortion clinics in our neighborhoods because they don't even desire for our children to be born.
Yep.
But let's get into the article, Baba Kashaw.
It reads, Mom, 55. They got the nerve to call it mom, to call her mom. Mom, 55, sat on her daughter, 11, until she died to punish her for misbehaving, police say.
I mean, every child misbehaves.
Right.
The oppressor's child, they throw temper tantrums. But do you unalive your children? No, you don't.
Right.
Your kids, your children are way worse than black children. They throw objects at you. They throw all kind of hissy fits. They call you all kind of names when they don't get what they want. But do you unalive your children? No, you don't. No, you don't. But when a black child misbehaves, you got to sit on her till she suffocates.
You know what they do? They put them on timeout.
Right. Right. Let Timmy have to put his nose in the corner and still sit there in the corner with his nose there, cussing his mom out. He curses. He say all kind of cuss words. I don't. These oppressors' children tell their parents that I hope you die. I mean, say, I hate you. I hope you die. I hope a car hits you. Man, these oppressor children are out of hand. But guess what? They showed them all the compassion and all the mercy. They don't even punish their children with a belt. They sit right there and take it. Why couldn't you do that with this black little girl that was 11 years old? I'll tell you why. Because the oppressor can't help himself but to oppress black and brown people, because we are the main course on his dinner table. But go ahead, Warrior.
Khan, Salakia, they put them on timeout. They don't punish their children so much so that the children, the oppressor's children, end up punishing them by unaliving them.
Right. Yeah, we all remember the TV show called Unsolved Mysteries. Well, the parents used to unalive their children, but not really. Most of the time, you hear about the oppressor's children unaliving them. Yeah, we hear about it all the time with the oppressor children always unalive their parents, man, when they get upset. This is the reason why we should not give the access of our children to the oppressors. So how are we able to put this program into a full effect? I'll tell you how. Separate from that goddamn church, man. come into the ISUPK, and we'll show you how to police yourself, show you how to police your children, show you how to police your community, man. Well, the oppressor will have no access to our community, man. And we have to we want to worry about our children being adopted by an all-white couple or an all-rainbow couple. Because believe it or not, black children that go into the system, most of the time they get adopted by all rainbow couples. And that's war. That's war against our people, man. Believe it or not. Abortion clinics in your neighborhood, that's war. Drugs in your community, that's war. You know? Adoption to white families. If you're a black girl or boy, that's war. They're trying to erase your identity, your culture, your spirit, who you are. They're trying to get rid of it. Another form of colonization, man. All right? But read the article on Sharatazar.
Gone. It says, a Michigan mother sat on her adopted daughter until she lost consciousness and died as a part of a punishment ritual, prosecutors allege.
A punishment ritual. That means this happens all the time. She always sit on this little black girl's head. It's a ritual to her. Something that she always do when it comes to punishment.
Wow.
This right here is severe punishment. Because I guarantee you, this white woman is fat as hell.
Man.
Go ahead.
Ma'ila Leak, 11, was found unconscious at her family's trailer park home in Fruitport Township, northwest of Grand Rapids last Sunday. Paramedics tried to resuscitate Ma'ila, but despite their best efforts, were unable to save her. Police said,
how can you bring back a little girl from a fat woman sitting on her head until she's dead? You can't bring her back. That's worse than this little girl drowning in a pool. That's worse than her drowning. She drowned under 2 white cheeks. She drowned under this. Oh, man. What a horrible way to die, man. From the hands of your enemy. That's why the Christian church must go. We have to separate. Black people must divorce the Christian church. Because they don't protect you from your enemy. Your enemy is these oppressors, is the pilgrims.
right.
Go ahead.
Police said in a press release obtained by the Daily Mail. Officers arrested the 5th grader's adoptive mother, Sherry Leak, 55, at the scene. She was later charged with manslaughter. Court records revealed.
Start right there. Charged with what?
Manslaughter.
What charge she should have received, Sharatazar?
Murder.
And what degree?
1st degree.
Damn right. Death row. She should receive death row. She should receive the electric chair, man. Lethal injection. Because guess what? They said in the story, or in this case that we just read out of this article, that this is a ritual. She been doing this.
Wow.
This is not the first time she sat on this little girl's head. She been doing this. So yes, she should get 1st degree murder. But you know why she got manslaughter? It's called white privilege. White supremacy. Okay, we can go into the scriptures real quick. All right. You got yours, Sharatazar?
Mine's is I'm gonna go into Psalms chapter 10 and 7.
Okay.
This is horrible, man. This is horrible. Psalms chapter 10. Hold on, let me get there. All right. All right. Go ahead.
Psalms chapter 10, verse 7. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud.
Right. Now this is horrible. Like this is the oppressor. This is the spirit behind these adoptive oppressors, so-called parents who go into, the courtroom and who go into, these courtrooms and try to adopt black children. You know what I'm saying? They smile in the courtroom. They use sweet words like they want to rescue black children. They love black children. They want to care for them. But behind those words is what?
Full of cursing
Full
and,
of cursing.
and deceit and fraud.
And deceit and fraud. Behind those words, when they go into the courtroom, or the adoptive places where they go to, the facilities, they say things like, "Man, I love black kids. I just want to adopt black. I love children. I want to rescue them. I want to take care of them. I want to blah blah blah." But behind those words, man, is deceit.
Right.
They really want to unalive our children. They really want to sit on our children until they suffocate them to death. This is a trailer park trash oppressor.
Right.
Trailer park trash oppressor, man, who adopted this beautiful black sister right here, man.
That's right.
This poor baby, man. She got to suffer. And it must have been hell living in that trailer park with that oppressor, waking up to that piece of garbage every day. It
Yeah, right, man.
man, it must have been hell for this sister, man. Oh, you keep reading, sir.
His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Salakia.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Psalm, I meant go to the book. Salakia, my bad. The book of Psalms, chapter 10, verse 7. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud.
Mm-hmm.
Under his tongue is mischief and vanity.
Right. Just like I said, mischief and vanity. Keep going.
Verse 8. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages.
Mm-hmm.
And in the secret places, doth he murder the innocent.
Right. So he's the lurking places. He sitteth. These lurking places are these oppressors going to the adoption centers. You know what I'm saying? Shelters, foster care agencies, the courtrooms, and they sit. And this is the lurking places. They go into the system and they sit. And they lurk in these places for our children, man. They looking for black children to adopt so they can sit on them, so they can use them as slaves. There was two couples, two oppressor couples who adopted black children. I think this happened last year or something like that, and they used them black children as slaves.
Right.
These places like the adoption centers, the shelters, the foster care agencies and stuff like that, the courtrooms, these are the lurking places that the oppressors uses now. These are that has become their hunting grounds. That's become their hunting grounds, man, for defenseless children, like black children, fatherless children, man. And they murder the innocent. This child is innocent. This child didn't deserve that, man.
Right.
What did she do to deserve your fat behind to sit on her till she suffocate?
Right.
If you didn't want her, if you don't love her like you claim you did, you should have gave her back to the foster care agency, not sit on her. If you can't handle her, give her back. You fat piece of garbage, trailer park trash.
Right.
That's what you do. Because if it was a white girl, you would never do that to her, man. You will put her on timeout. You trailer park trash. You know what I mean? Keep reading.
All right. All right. Psalms. Oh, well, man. Sluggy. Psalms chapter 10, verse 8. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places doth he murder the innocent.
Right. Mm-hmm.
His eyes are privily set against the poor.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 9.
Nah, his eyes are always set against the poor. Always set against us, man. Why? Because who's going to fight for us? Who's going to stand up for us, man? Where's our black leaders to say, you damn trailer park trash cannot adopt our children? Where's our leaders to say that, man? To protect us? Where's our leaders, man? You don't have the Germans adopting Jewish babies.
Right.
How you going to allow a wicked people like these oppressors with a historical background like they got on us to adopt us, man?
Right.
You oppressors are the devil that the Bible speaks of, man.
That's right.
Keep reading, Tamayan Baba Kushar.
The book of Psalms, chapter 9, verse 10. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draws him into his net.
Right. That net today is that adoption paperwork that they fill out, the government programs, the foster care systems, these charity organizations, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the net that they cast out to take the poor. That's what they're using now to trap our babies, man, into their arms. They use legal documents, government documents. They create all these disgusting rules and laws that they create with their hands, with their pens,
Right.
to trap our babies, to be able to, have our babies in their arms, man, to destroy us. That's what they doing, man. That's what they doing. You oppressors are the devil, man.
Right.
And you got a price to pay when Christ returns. That's all I got on this, sir.
All right. Give me that article. And then, right, hey, that's heavy what you're bringing out too, man. Hey, and give me that article, right, that I sent to you. Yeah, this article that I sent to Shirazazah is about how there's no difference than how they used to separate us and scatter us amongst themselves on the plantation. And what they used to do is they used to sell the children, separate the children from the parents and sell them to other plantations, other oppressors. And how they doing it today? They doing it through child protective services. The government. They find any kind of flaw in your black home or in your brown home, they coming without a warrant. They don't need a warrant. They can just come inside of your home and take your child. There's no difference than what they used to do in slavery when they used to take your child and sell it to another slave master. There's no difference. The difference is it's more worse than today because now your child is being handed over to a rainbow couple or to a all-white pilgrim culture, whatever. And now they're not going to know their heritage. They're not going to know their culture. They're going to grow up and become an adult despising their own people. But us, we'll say that we the problem. We are the reason why we hate each other. The whole time, the author, the progenitor of black on black crime Black on black hate is the oppressor, is the pilgrim, is the colonizer, man.
Right.
But go ahead.
Con, it says system policies. Oh, I'm sorry. How the child welfare system polices black mothers.
You hear that? How they police black mothers. I just want you to read a little bit in this paragraph, then skip down to the second one.
The second paragraph. Okay.
No, read a little bit in this one. Just read a little bit.
Okay. It says the following is edited transcript of a video presentation made by Dorothy Roberts that opened Policing Motherhood at Invisible No More in November 2017. In
Okay.
it,
Skip down. Go to the second one. Go to the
second
main.
paragraph.
Yeah, they can just come inside your home without a warrant.
Let me see.
All they need is a phone call from somebody saying that you're abusing your child. You'll see it when you skip down a little bit more further, like the second or third paragraph.
Okay.
All right, because this is very important that we understand this.
Okay, I think I see it. It says, it's a system that allows government agents to force their way into your home without a warrant and take your children away based on unproven allegations and subjective suspicions before any adjudication of wrongdoing.
Right.
Most, you want me to keep reading?
Yeah.
Most of the children in the foster care system were removed from their parents on charges of child neglect because of living conditions related to poverty. It's a system that devastates hundreds of thousands of families and especially targets at black mothers. And keep going.
Keep going.
Indigenous mothers also have their children taken from them at very high rates. My work has focused on black mothers involved in the child welfare system. This system targets black mothers by focusing on outcomes produced by unjust structural forces in ways that are supported and amplified by political decision-making, harmful child welfare ideology, and intersecting race, gender, and class bias on the part of government agents.
That's why we must separate, because in a time of separation, remember about segregation, which is separation. Segregation is still another form of separation, you know. We was glorious in those times, man. The black and brown home was famous for sticking together.
Right.
When we only had our own, we didn't depend on America. We didn't depend on the oppressor. When you depend on the oppressor, what you're going to get in return is oppression. What you should do is depend on your own people, because your own people know the struggles that we go through. Your own people know what your children need. And guess what? They're going to rely on your decisions and your behavior and how you act. So of course, they're going to come up with rules and laws that benefit the black community, man. That's why it's so important that we benefit on our own government, our own society, our own people. And you do have a government. You do have a society that is based on rules. And that's the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge.
Right.
We base our laws off the laws of God. That's in the Bible. There's no law on this earth. I don't care if you go to China, Africa, Europe, Canada, no matter where you go, there's no greater laws than the laws of God. Your Christian church has deceived you, have bamboozled you. You follow the laws of America all day long, and they still treat you like garbage.
Right.
Follow the laws of God and watch you see a different outcome. Watch you be on top, and watch you don't have to deal with your children being handed over to another oppressor, which is basically being handed over to a plantation, to another plantation, to another plantation. I don't care if they're a couple. That's a plantation for your child to go to, because they're being colonized and brainwashed to white society, man, and not their own society. They're gonna be trained and taught and raised up to hate black culture, to hate black people. That's what happens when children go to the home of these oppressors.
Mm.
Can you give me that scripture, Shabbat? That's in Deuteronomy chapter 28. Baba Gashaw.
The book.
Got anything to say, Baba Gashaw?
No. I mean, you right on it. Right on it. After this, I just got one more scripture, and that's it.
All right. This scripture that Shabbat is about to pull is in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28. This is when God told the Israelites, which is black, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, he told us if we was to keep his word, keep his commandments, to be obedient children, to be an obedient people, that we will be on top. We will be the superpower of the earth. We will be handing out orders, and this earth will follow us if we was to follow God. But instead of us following God, we followed the other nations that God put beneath us. So now we beneath every other nation that's on this earth because we don't want to follow the power and the instruction that God gave us to be on top. All right? And God told us if we didn't follow him, that it would be a curse on us. This curse that's going to be placed on us will be the identity on us in the latter days. The latter days is the last days, which is now. All right? You will see the curse on us right now. And one of the curses, Shabbat is about to read that black and brown people will have on them if they don't follow the laws of God. They will be stuck with this curse on them, man. So go ahead and read it, Baba Gashaw.
Gone. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given.
Hold on, thy who?
Thy sons and thy daughters.
Thy sons and thy daughters, read,
shall be given unto another people.
Mm-hmm.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
And guess what? This is what happened in slavery. You know, I don't know if some people watch Roots. You know, I think they took Roots out of schools. They took out the school systems. You know, but if you ever watch Roots, you will see Kunta Kinte and his wife crying for the daughter that was taken away from them. I think that daughter was named Kizzy. And she went to another plantation, and guess what? On that plantation, she got raped. She got molested by a slave master and had another son, you know, another child, you know, and this child was called Chicken George, if I'm mistaken. Chicken George. Chicken George was the result of, you know, of this bad practices happening with black children going to another oppressor.
Right.
She got great. She got great. But this child right here, she has got unalived by this oppressor. Read that scripture again, Baba Gashaw.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thy eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
The reason why the main target is black children or brown children to be separated from their parents, you know, the main mission of the war, because you can recondition a black and brown child to be exactly who you want them to be. You cannot recondition that black woman and that black male more better than that child, because that child he knows nothing. He knows nothing. He is innocent. Look at this little girl. Don't she look so innocent? And I guarantee you, this little girl loved this foster parent, which was a white woman that was overweight, sat down on the back of her head, and made sure she was unalive before she got up.
Man.
But go ahead, Sharadazar. What's your scripture?
I was gonna bring out Exodus chapter 22 and verse 22.
Okay. All right. Okay, I got you. Exodus chapter 22, verse 2.
Verse 22.
Exodus chapter 22, verse 22.
Con.
All right. Exodus chapter 22, verse 22. Ye shall not afflict any widow or fatherless child.
Now, this is in the scriptures, man. This is a law. This is God's laws, man. That's in the holy scriptures, the separate scriptures that belong to us.
Right.
We ain't supposed to do this, and you damn devils damn sure ain't supposed to be doing this. Baba Kashar, read.
Exodus chapter 22, verse 23. If thou afflict them in any wise, and they cry at all unto me, I will surely hear their cry.
Now, God is going to hear her cry. God hears this little girl cry when your fat ass was sitting on her.
Right.
God heard those cries. You understand? You ain't supposed to afflict them, man. You ain't supposed to abuse them and harm them. The fatherless, the fatherless. That's why she's adopted.
Right.
Because she has no father. She's fatherless. Whether her father's alive or whether her father is dead, she's fatherless because the father is helpless and can't do nothing. They had to put her up for adoption. But you want to take her and afflict her, man. But God hears her cries.
Right.
Read, Baba Kashar.
Right. Exodus chapter 22, verse 24. And my wrath shall wax hot, and I will unalive you with the sword.
That's what God is going to do to you. That's what the Most High is going to do to you. He's going to unalive you with the sword.
Right.
And your day is coming. Because you unalive my sister, you sat on her, God is going to unalive you.
Right.
Believe that. Believe that. Y'all keep playing around, keep adopting black children and keep abusing black children. Keep thinking it's a game. But God got your number, man.
Right.
God got you. Because we can't do anything about it but separate from you devils.
That's right.
And keep the laws. The Lord says, avenge not. Because vengeance is his, man.
That's right.
But don't even worry about it. Keep doing what you do, you damn oppressors. Keep doing what you do because your day is coming. And I can't wait until your head get cut off. And I can sit there and watch your head roll off of your shoulders down the damn street.
Right.
That's all I got on it, man. I'm so hot, man.
Damn right. Hey, man. I'm preaching novels of 1,000 Thamayam. And I got with me preaching novels of 1,000 Sharadazar Halak. And this is the Isupk history class in Fort Myers, Florida, man. Subscribe and like this channel, this page, man. We're going to be bringing out the truth, bringing out all kind of news that you don't hear about on your, regular news channel. You're going to hear it with us. We going to allow the oppressor to hide what they do to our people. All right? We're going to bring it out on the forefront. So if you want to hear more stories, if you want to learn about the past, the history of our culture that's inside of the Bible, tune into this class, man. Isupk History and News, Fort Myers, Florida, man. All right? Shalom.
Shalom.